Hey yogis, welcome to Move Beyond Body. I'm Abigail, and in today's class we're going to be bringing the good vibes. Maybe you've been feeling a lot of anxiety lately, or you're feeling a little bit insecure, and you're finding yourself doing a lot of self-judgment and also feeling a little off. One day you're feeling this way, the other day you're feeling the other way, and you're just going through a spiral, or you're feeling like your emotions are all over the place. I feel you. This practice is for you. Sometimes when we are insecure, we forget the power that lives in us. We forget how beautiful and capable and strong we are. Because sometimes life can get hard. Life can get difficult to keep up with. And we just have to come back to the basics and remind ourselves that we are strong, we are capable, and we are courageous and beautiful. So I encourage you to get into something comfortable, roll out your mat, grab a pillow or a block if you need it in your personal practice, and I'll see you in a minute. So let's start in an easy seated pose. If you feel you need a block or a pillow, prop that underneath your butt at the minute. Otherwise, let's come into a comfortable seat. Draw your chin down to your chest to open up the back of your neck. And then draw your crown up to the ceiling and your shoulders down to the earth. So we have that opposite pull to create the space that's needed in the gut region, in the heart region. And then just begin to breathe in. And I give you permission to sigh it out. Try that again. Inhale. And then exhale, sigh it out. Once more, try it. Inhale. And visualize your shoulders drawing down your spine. Exhale. Soften any tension you're holding in your physical body, firstly. And then accept any tension that you're holding in your mental body. Life sucks sometimes. We get thrown curveballs, we get tested and molded, and it can really affect your self-confidence, and thus affect your security, which turns into insecurity. But the magic word here today is to accept whatever is, to allow whatever needs to happen to happen. And as you begin to draw your hands above your head, palms touching, reaching your palms up to the sky, and then your hands down to your heart center and your chin down to your chest, bowing in acknowledgement of where you are today, with no judgment to yourself. Accepting what is, whether it's noises around you or anything, I don't know, there can be anything that's causing you discomfort on a daily basis that you have to live with. I know that when things don't go my way, I get very irritable. And it's difficult sometimes. We're going to start our practice in tabletop position. So as you begin to move slowly towards this pose, with your hands under your shoulders and your knees under your hips, I want you to invite movement into this posture, this pose, whatever it is, a spine circle, a head circle, cat and cow, whatever that is for you today. Bring gentle movement into the body. Wiggle the butt, wiggle the shoulders, Maybe that means you want to stretch out your palms, whatever that is. Bring the movement that you need to wake up the spine, the breath, and to connect yourself to yourself. Taking this time to intuitively move and mindfully move in a meditative way. Breathing in and out through the nose. What I just did there was breathe in and out through the mouth. If that serves you guys, go ahead. And on your next exhale, come to stillness. We're going to step the right foot back, flexing into the calf here, stretching the back of the legs. And then shift your weight forward and back. Just begin to do this rocking motion. Shifting your weight into your heel and then forward into your palms, into your heel and then forward into the palms. And we're going to set up for our next pose by drawing the tailbone down and the ribs, knitting the ribs in and the belly into the spine, pressing into the palms of the hands, and then reaching that left hand forward in line with your tips of your ears, the crown of your head, which lives above your head. And then draw that right leg up, finding the balance between one hand and one knee. Reaching, making a long line from tips of fingers to tips of toes. Inhale here. And then exhale, draw the knee towards the elbow, curve the spine. Inhale here. And then exhale, reach. So we're doing 2 breaths per movement. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, hold. Exhale, move. Inhale, hold. Exhale, move. One more. Inhale, hold. And exhale, expand. Good job. Bring your hands down to the floor. Tuck your toes under. Find that down dog. Press your hips up to the sky. Hands into the floor. Walking out your down dog. If this is your first one for the day, do whatever movement feels good. Shifting your weight from one to the heels to the next. Maybe shifting your heels from one side to the next. And coming to stillness, finding your center, and then drawing your knees back to the floor, finding your tabletop position. And we're going to repeat it on the other side by stepping the left leg back, pressing the heel away from the body, feeling the calves stretching, the back of the leg opening up, and then shifting the weight forward and back. Just bringing this rocking, meditative movement into your body, forward and back. And as you come to stillness, draw the ribs into the body, the belly button into the spine, press into your hands, create the space between the body and the mat. Then reach your right hand forward, a gentle tuck in the chin, and float that left leg up, finding the balance in your left hand and your right knee. Inhale here. Exhale, draw the knee to the elbow, curve the spine. Inhale, hold. Exhale, expand. Inhale, hold. Exhale, close your body. Inhale, hold. Exhale, open your body. Inhale, hold. Exhale, close. Inhale, hold. Exhale, create a long spine from fingertips to toes. One more round. Inhale, hold. And exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, hold. And exhale, plant your hands, tuck your toes, push back, down dog. Maybe now you feel like opening up your down dog a little bit, creating a bigger triangle from your hands to your hips to your heels. And from here, guys, we're going to move into a plank, then bellies down to create Sphinx. So inhale here. And exhale, shift your weight forward into a plank with your shoulders stacked on top of your fingertips and your heels touching, squeezing your glutes, creating space between your shoulder blades. Then we're going to do the first one with our knees down. So bring your knees down to the floor, shift your weight forward and lower your belly down onto the mat. From here, step your elbows forward underneath your shoulders, fingertips pointing up and forward, drawing the chin down to the chest, creating space between the shoulders and the ears. Drawing the shoulder blades down, you're welcome to soften the gaze or close your eyes if that feels good. Inhale here, lift the heart, keep the chin forward. And then from here, guys, we're going to take our left hand to our right elbow. So you're going to turn your left hand to your right elbow, then draw your right hand back in line with your left hand, and we're going to turn our bodies to lie on our left side, feet stacked on top of each other. Now from here, you're going to take your right foot and step it forward. It can be in line with the knee or the middle of your thigh. Press your right hand into the floor, wiggle yourself around so that your knee is pointing up to the ceiling. Then from here, lift your right hand up to the sky. Draw your left shoulder under, and we're going to draw the hand down and lift the hand up with the action of the body as well. So draw your hands down, lift the body, and then exhale, draw your hands up, lower the body. Inhale, lift, and exhale, lower. Using this foot to press the body up and then to control and guide the body down. We'll do 2 more rounds. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. And then exhale, lower. From here, bend your bottom leg, push yourself up. Keep your right leg crossed in front of your left leg. Find your twist towards that lifted leg. Do a gentle twist. Don't force your body into a deep twist too soon. Staying with your breath. Shoulders away from the ears. And then from here, we're going to turn to face the back of our mats. Bring your feet into Baddha Konasana, so your soles of your feet are touching. Inhale, lift your arms up, and then just bow down to the floor, chin to your chest. Staying with the breath here, allowing your knees to flop open. Softening any tension in the physical body. Acknowledging any tension in the mental body, accepting it, and then also softening it. Draw your body back up to center. Cross your shins, facing the back of your mat now. Step your hands forward, and we're going into downward facing dog. Again, if you feel like widening your downward dog, your heels do not need to touch the floor. But if you have the space and you want to explore the space, you're welcome to do so. And again, we're going to shift into a plank. On the inhale, hold your down dog. Exhale, shift your body weight forward towards plank. Step your feet closer. And this time we're going to draw down into our plank without our knees on the floor. If you feel like you still need to place your knees on the floor, of course, you're welcome. From here, we're going to draw our bellies down onto the ground. Release. Step your elbows forward, fingertips pointing forward. Draw the shoulders down. Find your sphinx. With an inhale, and then reminder to draw the chin down to the chest. Lengthen the back of the neck. Stay here for a breath of 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to do the other side. Your right hand would turn in to hold onto your left elbow. Your left hand will step up to help you and guide you to turn onto your right side. Your feet are stacked on top of each other, so you're drawing a long line from top of your head to tips of your heel. From here, your left foot will step either in line with your knee, or if you have the space, you wiggle it forward in line with your thigh. Reach your left hand up to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, press the hips down. Excuse me. Inhale up. Exhale down. Using that left foot to guide yourself. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Draw the hand down. Exhale, lower. 4 more. Inhale, lift. And exhale, lower. I've got the sun in my eyes. Inhale, lift. And exhale, lower. Last one. Inhale, lift the butt up. And then exhale, lower. From here, bend your right leg. Lift yourself up, all the way up. Keep your leg on the opposite side. Find the twist. So we are really pressing the gut here. We're rinsing out the gut. Twisting gentle and softly. And then from here, finding your Baddha Konasana, butterfly pose, feet together. Maybe this time you're drawing your heels closer to your body. Maybe you're holding onto your toes. Inhale, heart up and forward. And then exhale, bow down, relax. If you do feel like allowing your hands to face palms up, chin to your chest. Just relaxing into this posture, this pose. And from here, you're going to slowly draw the body back up, draw the knees in, and step your feet forward. Bringing your hands underneath your elbows, your hands underneath your shoulders, fingertips pointing forward. And we're going to go into reverse plank. So palms pressing into the floor, roll your shoulders back, look forward, lift your butt up, hips in line with your knees, keep looking forward. And then exhale, draw your glutes down to the floor. So we're going into reverse tabletop, not reverse plank. So lift your heart up, look forward, and then exhale, draw your hips down. We're going to add one more movement. We're going to add a figure of 4. So we're going to lift the butt up. And then exhale, bring your left foot towards a figure 4 position. Heart forward. Release the foot down. Inhale, lift. And then exhale down, bring your right foot forward, finding figure 4. And then release. Lift your heart, lift your glutes. Lower down your hips, cross your left shin over your right knee. Step your foot down, press your hips back up. So you can continue with this movement. You can slow it down. You can hold a figure 4 if your glutes need it. Step it down. Inhale, lift. Exhale down, left ankle, right knee. Left foot down, lift your hips. Butt down, right foot over the left knee. And we'll do one more cycle on the other side. Lift your glutes. Draw them down. Left foot over the right knee. It doesn't matter if you're the other side. And then release. Draw your feet down. Now bring your feet together. We're going to go into Navasana pose. So we're going to work a little bit into the core. By reaching your hands forward, roll over your sit bone so that you're really over the tailbone here. And then lift your one knee up. It doesn't matter which one it is. Lift your knee, find yourself grounded. Draw your belly into your spine, shoulders away from your ears, chin down to your chest. And then lift your other leg up. Find this boat pose. Stay here for a count of 4, 3, 2, 1. Draw the feet back down. Inhale, lift. Open your knees, find your Baddha Konasana. Release forward. So we make that a little flow. Inhale, lift the arms up, close your knees, rocking back over your tailbone. Lift one leg, then the other. Hold it for 4, 3, 2, 1. Draw the feet down. Inhale, exhale, relax forward. We'll do 2 more just like that. Inhale, draw the knees together. Exhale, curl the spine. Inhale, lift the legs, hold it for 4, 3, 2, 1. Draw the feet down. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift. Exhale, curve the spine. Lean a little bit further back. Lift the knees. Hold it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Draw the feet down. Inhale, the palms go up. Exhale, the knees open and the forearms come down to the floor. From here, curl the spine up. Cross your shins, push back. Find your downward facing dog. Palms pressing firmly into the ground. Step your feet together. We're going to do one little flow. Lift your right leg up to the sky. Roll that right hip open. Bend the knee and allow the heel to connect to the butt. It doesn't have to touch. Just bend the knee and allow that thigh to open. Inhale here. Then from here, shift your body weight forward. Find your plank. Bring your right knee to your right elbow. Then your right knee to your left elbow. And then take your knee back, up and around. So we're creating a semi-loop. Right knee goes to right elbow. Left knee to right knee to left elbow. And then take the knee back. Remembering to bring the body into a plank position every time. Shifting your weight forward. Knee to one elbow. Knee to the opposite elbow. And then push back. Open that hip. 2 more rounds, guys. Press yourself forward, knee to elbow, compressing the organs that live in the lower belly, and then push up. On our next one, we're going to bring the knee to the right elbow. Step that foot on the right side next to the left pinky. Maybe wiggle that left leg further away and then draw that left foot down. We're going to find a twist. Inhale, lift the right hand up. Find the twist, find the breath, hold it here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Swing that arm forward, find your half splits with both hands on the inside, toes pointing up to the sky. At this point, if you need your blocks or your books, you're welcome to come up. If this pose is definitely not available to you today, you're welcome to place your hands on your hips or simply reach your hands forward if you do want to feel more stretch into the hamstring. Stay here for 2 more breaths. And 1. Shift your body weight forward. Zigzag your right foot to the opposite side. We're going to go into pigeon pose. Draw your right shin down to the floor. It doesn't have to be parallel to the mat. As long as the right foot is on the left side of the body, draw the left hip down. At this point, you can place a block or a book or a pillow underneath your right glute. Inhale, lift the heart. If you want to make it a little bit more passive, draw the elbows down and release. Hold it here. Staying with your breath, staying with your body. If you feel like pigeon is what you need today, that's okay. If you want to go into your mermaid pose, press your hands up, allow your glutes to connect. And then from here, lift your back leg up, grab your ankle with your left hand. You can stay here. Just opening up into the shoulder blade here, connecting. And if it's available to you and it's in your personal practice, you can now go ahead and go into your full mermaid. Maybe add a little bit of a back bend. Stay here for 4. If you're just going to stay in pigeon, that's okay. For 3, 2, and 1. From here, guys, we're going to go back into our down dog. So tuck your toes under. Drag your bottom leg into a 3-legged tabletop. And then push back. Downward facing dog. How does that feel? How does your body feel now? With one side having done all of that.
Can you notice the difference? Is there a difference? If there's no difference, can you notice it? And we're going to do the other side by bringing your left leg up to the sky and opening that hip, allowing the thigh to flop, the heel to flop, pressing the floor away from the earth. Sorry, pressing the floor away from you. The earth is the floor. And then from here, drag your left knee, shift your weight forward towards your left elbow, and then cross it over the midline to the other elbow, and then take it up. Open the thigh. So we do make a big circle, left to left, left to right, and then back. Using your breath as well. Exhale, lower. Inhale, change. Exhale, push back. Inhale, hold. Exhale, lower. Left knee, left elbow. Inhale, left knee, right elbow. Exhale, push back. On our next one, we're going to bring the left knee to the left elbow. Shift your weight forward. Flex your foot and step it on the left side of that left pinky. Maybe shuffle yourself around, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Draw the right knee down. Find your heart facing forward and then lift your left hand up to the sky. Find a little twist. Revolved crescent lunge. Stay with your breath. And then lower your hands back down. We're going to go into pigeon. So moving that left foot across to the right side. Maybe draw the foot down towards the hip and placing the thigh down on the floor while rolling that right thigh forward. Inhale, arrive, lift the heart. If you want to stay here to work into the back bend, or exhale into a more relaxed yin practice, chin to chest. Again, if mermaid is in your practice, go into it safely. I'll help you set it up. So press your hands into the floor, shift your body weight up. Then lift your back heel up to the ceiling. Then use your right hand to grab the foot on the inside. If this is where you're going to live, that's okay. This is quite an intense stretch as is. If you want to advance into mermaid, allow your left hand to reach back, and then wiggle yourself around by grabbing onto the foot and then grabbing onto the toes from over your head, and then bringing the right shoulder forward, squaring your hips. If you're not ready for a back bend, bring your chin to your chest. If you're ready for the full expression, lift your head. Stay here for a breath of 4, 3. If you're living in your pigeon, that's okay. 2. Last one. If you're in your mermaid, join us in pigeon. We're going to step our hands under your shoulders, drag your bottom shin in line with your knee under your hip, finding 3-legged tabletop, and then push back, downward facing dog. Excellent work, guys. From here, we're going to go back into our child's pose. So step your feet together. Bend your knees towards the floor. Open your knees to the edge of the mat and draw your knees down to the floor. Release the top of your arches to the ground and gently release your spine, your glutes down to the floor. And if you want to make it more passive, allow the palms of your hands to point up to the sky. Just connecting here. We've gone into a back bend in the mermaid. This is quite a good opposite stretch to release and to counter stretch. Staying with your breath. In and out through your nose. And if you feel like taking Shavasana, I invite you to put on your favorite Shavasana song right now. We're not going to take Shavasana in this video today, but please, 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 I invite you to take a Shavasana if you need it. We're going to end the practice in our child's pose. And I want to end it with a little poem. A little poem that reads, I'm worthy, I am whole, I am more than just a role. I cherish and accept myself in all my flaws, in all my wealth. I choose to love the skin I'm in and all the scars that lie within. For I am unique, one of a kind, and to myself I will always be kind. Self-love is a journey, a lifelong ride, but I'll hold my own hand with pride. For in this world, there is only one me, and that's reason enough to love me fiercely. I hope that this practice has filled your cup a little bit, and that you can walk into the world out there and shine. Accept who you are with grace and gratitude. My love extends to you through this screen that you're watching and doing your personal practice on. Enjoy your day. Namaste.